have to be at their best if they want to compete against a Ventura County squad that hasn't changed anything since their match against Tacoma. Scored one of the 3 goals against Colorado. Saldana, he is starting in his 25th appearance with LAFC 2. And Bavik Dutt are the assistant referees. Salvador Reyes is the 4th official as we are underway in the SoCal Clasico in Los Angeles in 3 matches as it's dished off to Mueller. Mueller works the line, sends it across, poked up and out. Diaz makes the block on that back post and allows LAFC to buy breathing room. Kaczewski starts the attack, centering for Ramos, bit of a bobble, back for Kaczewski! Giorgio Kaczewski with his first of the year, his first in MLS Next Pro, opens it up for VCFC. Kaczewski was the one who got the block that prevented the clearance from LAFC, and a bit of a gracious bobble allows Ramos to not only reset, but had his back towards the net, which allowed him to see Kaczewski charging in to bang that one through inside of the left post. Kaczewski, first goal in MLS Next Pro, first goal for VCFC. Poked out by Derek Jones to prevent Mueller from scoring on his former team. Mueller not shy to take chances. But his side is back on it. Raul Delgado on the toss. Return from Mueller as they go back and forth. Ramos from Kaczewski sends it across, back towards net, but outside of the frame. There for VCFC, as they have just made life difficult for LAFC with how long they've kept the ball for. Ramos had a man on the back post, coming in. Kaczewski elevates deep for Sullivan. Here goes Sullivan, entry into the box. LAFC trying to argue that maybe Sullivan inadvertently hit it with his hand, but they will give VCFC the corner instead. You just see that counterattack and goes up into the chest area of Sullivan after the sliding block attempt. In swinger for Kaczewski on the header is up and over. Couldn't get it through. You had Vanny. He was alone on that near post. Had Carter beat. LAFC looking to start something of their own. Fed into the area, headed towards goal. And Sebastian Nava show life on the offensive end, as this was a nice opportunity for Nava to get away from the goal. That ball got absolutely bruised, but allowed LAFC to reclaim Nava. Nava! Scooped in by Brady Scott. That's back-to-back shots on target for Sebastian Nava. 22-year-old who is a part of the LA Galaxy organization and has really been in great form since becoming a member of VCFC this past offseason. Got a goal against FC Arizona in the opening round of the Open Cup, tacked on a pair of assists in their second match against AV Altaz. This one sent towards goal again, and Cabral Carter had to dive out, got a poke on it, and Kaczewski has really been showing what he can do. It's not Kaczewski, that's Vanny Barton. Mueller goes short. VCFC to cycle, looking for Sullivan as he was tangled up in the box. Christian Diaz looking for an escape, and eventually Guerra, Moyano Moyao's got Zambrano up to the side, in front, hits the back of the net with a scramble in front. Tommy Michalik's at goals in back-to-back. This is very similar to the way that Michalik scored the goal versus Colorado Rapids. Sebastian Nava just keeps this one in play. Michalik with a scramble in front on the entanglement with Jose Magana. And when it gets ready to settle in with Harbor Miller. Musto headed down. LAFC gallops it out as Nava. One chance for a counter press perhaps. A turnover at center. And that will be it for the first half of play, where the SoCal Classico. Ryan Lee and the rest of our Apple TV crew, we thank you once again for joining us on this Friday night for this SoCal Classico. And it's been exactly that. It's been a classic so far for these two. For VCFC, it could be their opportunity to get a win against LAFC 2 since their first matchup against each other back in 2022. And they will win the foul, the first verdict for Abdu Juma, our head official in the blue, William Aten and Bavik Dutt, the assistant referees, and Salvador Reyes is the fourth official. So this will allow Luis Mueller to take over on the foul spot, as Musto and Mueller just outside the penalty area, about 19 yards out. Only a minute into the half. Mueller towards goal, and that's punched out by Cabral Carter. Corner. A dangerous left footer from Mueller. That's something that says is really threatening for Mueller, is the free kicks and the set pieces. Goes again on the corner, in swinger, punched out by Carter. Top of the area with a swing, and that is a miss. In swinger, punched out by Carter. Still alive. VCFC back. Harbor Miller got past one, couldn't get past the other. Michalik. Michalik goes end to end as LAFC look to counterattack with numbers. Down the sideline, Nava right to Scott. Walters feeds to the box, cut off. Back in LAFC possession, Nielsen approaches the area and pivots. Away for Saldana. Sullivan all over him. Nielsen. The return feed from Saldana. Pump fake by Moyato. Comes across, Carlos Diaz. Sprinting back is Terry. Wanted to hit Nava on the seam, couldn't complete the pass. Ramos disrupted by Walters. Walters in the area. Walters blocked in front. Second try for LAFC. On wide angle, clips the crossbar and out. A nice string of possession, back-to-back opportunities for LAFC. This was their first long consecutive stretch of possession. Good 20 minutes. At the end, LAFC have slowly garnered their sea legs back. And pretty much in the last 20 minutes coming out of the half, it's been a lot of LAFC stringing things along as Walters keeps it in play. Crosses for Michalik. Lays it back. Michalik for Saldana. Nava. Nava stutters. Nava holds, shoots right in the hands of Brady Scott. Final 20 minutes. One aside. Ventura County looks to press on the gas. Mueller's come behind. Luis Mueller overhead, too much juice. Shot skyward, and this would have been the breakthrough for VCFC. He went for the left foot, wanted to go top corner, could not do for LAFC to substitute in the 71st minute. Charlie Rosenthal in place of Cairo Walters. And Rosenthal's in his second season with LAFC. The 18-year-old, he had 16 appearances a year ago. This is his 7th in 2025. Matt Taylor still the lone substitute from the end of the first half, as this one is sent into center and almost had Rosenthal. That was seconds after coming off of the bench. Rosenthal with the strike and just missed by a hair. You had Charlie Rosenthal with the fresh legs. He knew he had the shot, just didn't convert. And now it's the second substitution, first of the second half for Matt Taylor. Luis Mueller replaced by Sean Karani. Karani, the 22-year-old from Wichita, Kansas, the ex-UCLA Bruin. And he hasn't played since the middle of April in a home win against St. Louis. But he looks to contribute offensively, as that's a takedown from behind, as obvious as any. Some interventions come from VCFC. They're not happy. A red card's come out. So you had the open lane here. This was the tackle from behind. That was an obvious one with Guerra from behind. He was already on a yellow card as it was, so however he would have been booked, he likely would have been sent off regardless. You see Juma in the mix of it all, showing the red card to potentially take the lead with the set piece. Sent towards goal and scored! Vanny, it's venomous for the 2-1 Ventura County lead. Vanny calling his own number on the four-man wall. Not only gets the elevation, makes its way for Rosenthal, scooped into the box, headed up and out. Rindol was there. Christian Diaz. Utilizing the body, Drew Terry. Nava centers. No one to connect. Played back for Middleby, turnover. Mahalik's got an opportunity. Mahalik! Stopped by Scott, but a corner for LAFC. Turnover that Middleby lost his footing on the potential reception. Allows Mahalik to just streak on through to get it. As the corner sent in, up and out by Ventura County. Foot race for Middleby and for Christian Diaz. Ventura County will claim possession on the throw-in. Held in, VCFC, he's missed it! Might have taken a deflection by Carter. But Vanny wanted to go for two. That nearly clipped Carter. The last time these two played, 4 goals were scored. However, 3 of those 4 are not even in this game. Alec Hughes out due to injury. Asel Asenge got an own goal against VCFC in favor of LAFC. Have had the advantage in the head-to-head since 5-0-1. A goal differential of 17-4 in those 6 matches favors LAFC. Desperation time in their final push to potentially force things to penalties. We've passed 4. Centers for Nava. Blocked. Cleared. And game over. For the first time since July 2023, Ventura County